Tippy!
So you had said that you're planning the leads sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain what transforming leads is? I know it's the third level,
Right.
but I don't know much more about it.
Yes, many students don't, and that's why I'm creating it, and also just to provide another outlet. So let me give you a little bit of an idea of the program. So it's definitely now within my time seen a bit of a shift in our framework and the approach that we use. So there's something that I'm now talking about with students, which is called the social change model for leadership development. And it's really rooted in students, individuals coming together to do something to better the community, that positive change piece. And so the three tiers are focused on different aspects. So we have the emerging, which is focused on your individual values. So looking at your consciousness of self, looking at your congruence, so looking at your values, do they align with your actions? And I think the other one is then commitment. So what does commitment look like beyond just, hey, I'm interested in this, signing up for this, really doing some of the legwork. Advancing is focused on group values. So how do we operate as a group? How do we build a team that will help us do the best and be the best? And so that looks at controversy with civility, which is super exciting. We look at I can't remember the other two. It's slipping my mind, and I should know them. Common purpose, and forgetting it, but there's another C. And then to get to your question with transforming is focused on the community society value. So you take you're more familiar with yourself, you know how to work with a group. Now how do you use those in tandem with being a citizen? So the final framework is of citizenship. What does that mean? Do we ever talk about that? Do we talk about civic engagement? Citizenship's often just looked as voting rights. Well, it's more than that. It's more than just those things. So how do we create a spirit of doing things for the greater good in whatever capacity that will be? So those three steps, and then with transforming, kind of gives you that holistic look at leadership with lots of other principles in that. So managing people, motivating others, developing an identity, those type of things are all part of the LEADS program.
So a transformational leader has those values and has developed those skills throughout the years?
Yeah, it's my hope that at the very least, students, by participating in this, are looking at leadership in a different way, or just looking at it at all. Because of, perhaps some of the offerings here, there isn't that many opportunities to have these smaller conversations, because most LEADS seminars are 15 students or less, and you really get to analyze things that are happening in the world. I look at right now, there's a ton happening every single day, and so dissecting decisions, making what is ethical decision making. So it's really giving students sort of a non-credit bearing opportunity to think critically, reflect on their values, and maybe ultimately how they can help our community.
Interesting.